other day, but like, how are you going to remember that the minus is right and a plus inside parentheses is left? Like if this were X,
it's the opposite of whatever it is.
yeah. Because you seem to have, you like I was convinced you were going to get like basically a perfect score on your quiz after we did a lesson on Sunday. But now when I see like, well, there seems like there's some uncertainty. I'm not sure where that comes from, but you do know this stuff.
Yep.
All right, so let's try again here. New problem here, number 28. What do you got here?
Move to the left 2.
Okay.
And vertical stretch by a factor of 6.
Okay. Okay. Now, did you say 29 was the next one to look at?
Yeah, 29 and 30.
Okay, so this error analysis stuff.
Yeah.
Do you ever get these on the quiz?
Occasionally she'll put them on the quiz.
Okay. So what I recommend doing is not looking at the error analysis. What I recommend is working the problem on your own. Okay.
Okay.
So this is an even odd problem. So what is the first thing you do when you're checking even odd?
When you set x equal to negative and factor it out, is it the same as the original?
Well, for even, you always start with even.
Yeah.
The progression is even and then odd. You substitute x for negative x, and then you simplify. So could you simplify this for me?
It'd be x plus 3 because x squared is x.
X squared plus 3.
Yep.
Like, is that the same as the original?
Yes.
That equals f of x. So what is this one? Is it even, odd, neither? What is it?
Even.
It's
Instead
even.
of odd.
Okay. Okay. Now the reason, again, that's why because everything you said is perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to snip in the problem. And I think it's easier to compare when you know that what you have is correct. So tell me where they went wrong. It's basically line by line the same as what you have here.
So they went wrong in saying their answer.
That's right. This is what's wrong.
Yeah.
Everything else checks out.
Yeah.
So, and you can take a moment if you need to, but because sometimes they want you to write a sentence. How would
Oh
you,
yeah, they don't want us to write a sentence, so we would just need to correct.
okay. So what would you do to correct this?
F of x is an even function.
Yes, perfect. All right. 30. All right. Describe. Okay. So and I know this is kind of hard to do, but I'm going to try to step you through this here. So here's the original problem. Okay. Well, let's just do this. Let's do the transformations of this. That's probably good for us to do first. What are the two transformations here? It's not what it's asking, but I think that's good for you to do.
It is to the left
How
8
many? Okay.
and it's 0. So it's a vertical. Is it anything? Is there?
What about this negative in front? What does that do?
It makes it a -1. So then it's a vertical stretch by a factor of 1. But the negative reflects it over the x-axis.
Yes. And that's what I was looking for. When it's 1, there's no stretch or compress. Even -1, no stretch or compress. It's a reflection.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is in vertex form. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. What is the vertex of this problem?
-8, 0.
Yes. Okay, now I know it's hard to not just go and look at the work that they did, but if you could somehow avoid looking at it and then working out the problem, like if you cover it up, if you I don't know. Just do something here. You will then much faster see the error when you're looking at these.
Okay. So then they swap their X and Y.
Right. Okay. Very good. All right. You said some more questions for us to look at or work on.
Yes. So then now that we finished that, it should be 32 through 38 all.
Okay. That's good. We just did a couple of these. We just did one like 32. So we'll do that. 32, we're going to do a few other things just to add to your understanding here. This is in vertex form. Do you have
Okay.
vertex form down? Like could you roll
Yeah,
out of
y
bed?
equals ax minus h squared plus k.
Yes, and H comes before K in the alphabet. It's another way
Yep.
to remember that. There are 1, 2, 3 transformations for this. Could you tell me the transformations? And I can help if you're not sure with the order, but what 3 transformations do you see here?
It's over to the so it's over to the right 3.
Good.
Vertical stretch of factor of 3, and then yeah, it's plus 6. So
Up
up
6,
6.
shift vertical 6, something like that. Okay, good. Now, can you tell me the vertex?
3, 6.
Good. All right, let's look at 33. This one has an additional transformation to it. Let's take a look at that. All right, so this one has 4 transformations. Always start inside parentheses.
Yep. So to the left 3.
Good. The order doesn't matter for these next 2. They can go in either order.
Okay. So to the left 3, then vertical stretch by a factor of 4, reflects over the x-axis and up 1.
Okay. Very good. What is the vertex now of this one?
So the vertex equals -3, 1.
Good. All right.
And
So
then
I'm
the
gonna.
line of symmetry would equal -3, right?
Good. Yep. All right. So here's one for you to try on your own. I want the transformations. I'm not going to tell you how many this time, just to see if you can adapt here. And then I also want the vertex. So transformations, and then the vertex.
Okay. So transformations moves to the right 6.
Go ahead and write them down. If you got some paper, just write them down first.
Okay.
And then give them to me when you're all done. Just work through this as much as you can.
Stretch down 5. So then vertex equals 6, -5, and then line of symmetry equals -5. So then,
So let me know when you're ready. Do you feel like you've got all the transformations? There are 3 this time.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, there's only 3? I thought there was 4, because
There's only 3.
oh, because there's no stretch, because it's
That's
by a
right.
factor of 1. So then it would be to the right 6,
Okay, good.
reflects over x-axis,
Okay,
and
last one.
then down 5.
Good. Okay, what is the vertex?
Um, sorry, a 6, -5.
You got it. Okay. Now I heard axis of symmetry, so you might as well give me that.
X equals -5.
It's the x value. See how it's already kind of encoded in there? It's x
Yeah.
equals the x value.
Oh, x equals 6.
Good. Now, does this open up or down?
This will open because it's negative, so down.
So does it have a min or a max?
Max.
It's good to draw it. Now, what is the max?
It's the vertex. Oh no, it's just the
Yes,
y-intercept of the
yes. No,
vertex.
it's the y value of the vertex, yeah.
Yes, so y equals -5.
And did we talk about domain and range? I can't remember. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, domain is always all real numbers. Not sure
Yep.
how you guys show that. How about your range?
The range is y is less than or equal to -5.
That's right, less than or equal to -5. All right, good job. So let's look at numbers 35 through 38. I'm not as interested. Actually, let's come back. What other ones do you have to do? 30? Do you have to go 39, 40, any of those?
No, so then the other ones after that would be 57 through 62.
Okay. Let me check, make sure I got the picture.
So
Yeah.
those are brand new.
Okay, so let's go to the brand new stuff. Okay, we'll come back. Let's make sure we hit the new stuff. That way you got it.
Okay.
Now, are you taking like is the whole class taking the quiz, or you just missed out on something? I'm like kind of misunderstood. Are you taking the quiz
I
separate
was
from?
absent, so I will be taking
Okay,
the quiz
I
separately.
see. I see. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Yeah. So this is totally new. Um, you have to start by writing the vertex form. Ax minus h squared plus k.
Okay.
What is the value of h and k in this problem?
1 and 2.
Yes.
So then you plug that in, and then you plug the y-intercept in, right? I think.
You one thing at a time, right? Baby steps. Got to do one step for the other. You
Okay.
just put those numbers in. Okay.
Okay.
Now you should see that there are 3 unknowns here: y, a, and x. Okay, and it's
Okay.
kind of like when you were solving linear equation, and you'd get this. See how there's 1, 2, 3 unknowns. You
Yeah.
have 1, 2, 3 unknowns. So this is an x and a y.
Okay.
So you're going to put 10 in for y, 3 in for x.
And then that's how you solve for a.
Yes. So I'd like you to try solving this for a just to see where you're at on your comfort level on this.
Okay. 10 equals a times 4 plus 2. So 8 equals 4a. So then a equals 2. So then would the full equation be y equals 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 2?
Yes. And that goes back into the previous line, like you just said, y equals 2, x minus 1 squared plus 2. So it sounds like you actually understand that, which is great. Let's have you try 58 on your own, please. And let me know what you come up with.
Okay. So it passes through 3 negative or negative 3 5, and then write the equation y equals a x minus h squared plus k, y equals a x minus plus 3 plus squared plus 5, and then minus 14 equals a times 3 squared plus 5, negative 14 equals 9a plus 5 minus 5 minus 5 minus 19 equals 9a. So I got like a not nice fraction.
What did you get for your fraction?
Negative 19 ninths.
I'm just checking out another thing I used. No, that is not correct. Let's just, well, hang on. I'm sorry. Maybe it is. I may have messed this up horribly. I'm using a graphing tool to because I don't have my tablet free here. That does work. Okay. So let me just show you the steps here. It's x plus 3 squared plus 5, and then a, and like you said, sometimes it doesn't work out very nicely, does it? 0
No.
plus 3 squared plus 5. Yeah, so it's minus 19 over 9 equals a. Okay. We should, I mean, you probably should do a couple more of these.
Okay.
Since you have the odds in the back of the book, I'm guessing, let's do 60 next.
Okay. Odds in the back of the books. Is that like the
Well,
answers? Or
yes, meaning you can check your work if you're unsure. Do you have to submit all of these for homework?
yeah.
Okay, then let's just do them all.
Yeah.
But never mind. Let's do them all. I was trying to. I always want to be as efficient as we can, but if you need to do them, we need to do them. All right. Give this one a try, please. Let me know what you come up with.
Okay. And then 59. So the vertex is 2 negative 4, so y equals a x minus h squared plus k, y equals a x plus 2 squared minus 4, then negative 6 equals a negative 1 plus 2 squared minus 4. Negative 6 equals a times 1, so then a equals negative 6, then y equals negative 6 x plus 2 squared minus 4. So then for my answer, I got y equals negative 6 times x plus 2 squared minus 4.
Okay, so I heard -6 is your a value. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so we got y equals a x plus 2 squared minus 4. I think I heard that. And then -6 equals a minus 1 plus 2 squared minus 4. So the first thing you do is you add 4 to both sides. Should get -2. Inside parentheses is 1 squared. So I've got a as
Oh,
-2.
I did my math wrong. Okay. So then it should be -2. Yeah.
Yes, a is -2.
Okay.
Okay, so might as well we'll just keep going here. Plenty of time in this lesson to do them all. So try number 60, see what you come up with.
A times x plus 1 squared plus 8, then 12 equals a 3 plus 1 squared plus 8, and 12 equals a times 16 plus 8, and then 4 equals 16a. So then a equals 1/4, y equals 1/4 x plus 1 squared plus 8. So I got y equals 1/4 x plus 1 squared plus 8.
Say that one more time.
Y equals 1/4 times x plus 1 squared plus 8.
So you've got a small problem here with your vertex, which messes everything else up. Remember, it's x minus a squared. So do you write the formula each time?
Yeah, so y equals a x. Oh, x minus h. I wrote it
That's
as
and
x
that's
plus h.
and that's yeah. So okay, so you wrote the formula like that.
Yeah. So it's x. Oh, okay. So then it's x minus 1 squared.
Yes, and that will
Okay.
change everything though. So you'll want to redo your calculation for a.
Okay. So then, so it'd be 3 minus 1. So then it'd be 2 squared. So then it would be 2a. So then a is equal to 2.
That sounds right. A is equal to now. Here's how you check. I mean, you actually literally write the equation and then you check, does it go through the point that it's supposed to go through, which is 312. So you almost double up your efforts here. You would have found your error because it was 12 equals 2 times 3 minus 1 squared plus 8. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 squared is 4. That's not right. Am I looking at the right problem? I'm sorry, I wrote the wrong. 4. No, A is 1. That's what the issue is. Okay, let me back up here. So you're going to subtract 8 from both sides, and you get 4 equals a 2
Oh,
squared.
2 squared. So then
So a is 1.
a is 1.
So that, but again, that goes to my point that if you check your point, it should still work. Like
Yeah.
12 equals 1 times 3 minus 1 squared plus 8. That should still work. 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 equals 12.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Do you need to see me do another one? I mean, I mean, I know it's late. Maybe just that's, I just want to know how to best help you here because these are all the same. You got to write the equation.
Yep.
X.
Let me try one more and then
Okay, so
maybe.
take your time. Like we're not in a rush. Plenty of time. Maybe it doesn't feel like it, but
Okay.
we've done a lot of problems already. So just work through it as best you can.
Okay. Then y equals a x minus 5 squared minus 2. Then 0 equals a 7 minus 5 squared minus 2. Then 2 equals a 2 squared. So then 2 equals 4a. A equals 1/2. Did I get, so I got a equals 1/2.
A equals 1/2. All right, let me work it out here. So we've got a x minus 5 squared minus 2. 0 equals a 7 minus 5 squared minus 2. So notice I'm not trying to do any of the calculations as I go. I wait until the end. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 squared is 4. Okay, so we're going to add 2 to both sides. Change that to 4a. So a is 1/2. Good.
Okay. Yay.
Good job. You did so well, you might as well do 62.
Yeah.
There the you'll see something like this, I'm assuming, on the quiz.
Yeah. Y equals a x minus h squared plus k. Y equals a x plus 5 squared minus 1. And then y, I mean, so then 2 equals a negative 2 plus 5 squared minus 1. So then 2 equals 9a minus 1. So then a equals. So I got a equals 1/3.
Okay, let's take a look here. X plus 5 squared minus 1 passes through 2 equals a minus 2 plus 5 squared minus 1. So we're going to add the negative 1. We'll add 1 to both sides. Minus 2 plus 5 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 9a. So a is equal to 1/3. Very good. All right, I think you got it. So let's go back and look, unless you have any more new stuff. Does that take care of the new stuff?
Yes, that should take care of
Okay.
the new stuff.
And did they talk at all about converting from a vertex form to standard form?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay, we can hit that at the end if we have more time for stuff. So let's go back and I want to look at, because I think this is one area I'm still not sure that you're totally confident in. We will do the graphs, but I want to continue to work on the transformations. So I want you to look at a problem like 41 here. I'm just going to snip in. And I want you to tell me the transformations that you see. So I'm not going to tell you how many. I want you to decide and list them here, or tell me in the order that you see them in.
Okay. So tell you the order that they listed in?
Yeah, the order of the transformations, the order actually matters here, but it's the same as
Okay.
we've been doing. You know, you move
Okay.
left and right, then vertical stretch if it has one, reflection if it has one, and then shift up or down if it has one.
Okay. So so it moves to the right 1,
Okay, that's correct.
vertical stretch by a factor of 4.
Okay,
Uh it moves up 5.
it's a minus though,
Oh, it moves down 5.
down
It's
5.
not the
Yeah.
opposite.
What is the vertex of this one?
1 5 1 negative 5.
Okay, does it have a min or a max?
It has a, because it opens up, so it'll have a min.
Okay, what is the min?
The min is, so it's the y value. So y equals negative 5.
Okay, and what is the axis of symmetry?
So that x equals 1.
Good, and what's the range on this one?
Y is greater than or equal to negative 5.
Good, really good. Okay, so a bit more practice here. Let's go 43. It's got a bit more to it going on here.
Okay.
It's the same thing here. I want you to list the transformations. And that's nothing there on the right.
So first it moves to the left 3.
Okay, I agree.
Then it moves, or no, then it's a vertical shrink of 1/3.
Okay,
Then it moves down 2. And it opens downward,
we
or
know it opens.
reflects over the x-axis.
Yes. Okay, so the reason the down 2 comes last. It really comes down to if you were to evaluate this, you would first add 3, then square, then multiply by the 1/3, then negate, then subtract 2. So
Okay.
this order is basically how you would evaluate. And I'll give you a numerical example again. So let's say it was -6 plus 3 squared minus 2. What would you do first to evaluate it?
First I would add inside the parentheses should be
Right.
-3 and then
So
-3 and then square that.
that's the left 3. That -6 plus 3 is the left 3. And then like you said, you'd square it. So you'd now have 1/3 times 9. That's the shrink. Then you would negate it. Then you would subtract 2 from it.
Okay.
So it's really like the order is the order in which you would evaluate it.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now you
So
already
you
said it.
so you
Go ahead.
wouldn't square it first?
No. You like you said, you -6 plus 3 first. You would
Yep.
then
And
you would square it.
then you'd square it. Okay. Okay. So I was
Yes.
just making sure.
Yes.
So then you'd get -3 and then -2. Okay. Is that just a way of like solving?
It's just a way of like trying to remember the order because it will matter, not right now, but it will matter in the future. And I'm big on trying to like not tell you things that won't, like I don't want you to think of things that you then have to change later on. So I don't, that's why I'm making such a big deal about this, the order. Because you'll see it later on and you'll be glad that you learned it this way.
Okay.
Okay, this opens down. What is the max?
The max is the vertex is -3, -2. So then y equals -2.
-2, yeah. Okay, and good. I heard that you calculated the vertex first. That's great. All right, so let's go back to 35 through 30 through these other ones, 35 through 38. So here's what I want us to do first. I want you to like find a few characteristics of the graphs of this one. So first thing I really want you to do is give me the vertex and whether it opens up or down.
So it'll open down and the vertex is 1, 3.
Okay, so that's probably enough to be able to decide which graph it is.
Yeah.
Vertex is 1, 3. And
It
if you go with the down, you
looks
know,
like A.
yeah, exactly. All right. So the matching are really easy when you know how to reduce them. This is like a SAT, ACT type thing. So let's look at 38 now. Again, I want you to find the vertex and then whether it opens up or down.
Okay. It opens up and the vertex is -1, -3.
So again, if you go to your 4 graphs here, which I'm going to snip in, you should be able to eliminate a couple of them each time, like with the vertex and then opening up. Like since it opens up, those are out.
Yeah, so then it would have to be it would have to be B, because B is the only one that's negative.
That's right. You said A here. Good. Okay. Let's keep going on this other. What else? We've got 10 minutes. I mean, I can just pick problems, but what else can we cover in this time? Do you want us to do this going from vertex form to standard form? I mean, what else could possibly be on your quiz to get you prepared?
I honestly think that's it.
Okay, well, let me just give you more problems to look at, think about. We already did that one. Okay, let's do this one. All right, so give me the transformations of this one, please.
Transformation. So uh it moves right 2 on the graph, moves up 4, but that's
No-
not in order. So then
Nope,
next
nope,
it would,
nope, nope. Look at the sign. Look at the sign.
yeah. Oh, moves down 4.
So here, before you answer anything else, tell me the vertex.
2, -4.
Okay. Do you see how the -4 goes down and the 2 is the right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's better for you to find the vertex first, because I don't think you'll make the mistake of telling me the wrong direction if you do that.
Okay.
So even if I tell you transformations, I want you to find the vertex first.
All right.
All right. So what is
Okay.
the middle one here? What's the last one? It has to do with this thing in
It's a
front.
vertical shrink of 1/2.
Yes, shrink 1/2. Good. Okay. Axis of symmetry.
X equals 2.
Okay. And the range. Give me the range for this one.
Y is greater than or equal to -4.
Good. Okay. So let me give you another one here. This one's going to be disguised. So I'm telling you that in advance. Hopefully that will help. Let's say y equals -3 plus x minus 2 squared. Okay, so I want the transformations of this,
Okay. So
and I recommend a rewrite.
yeah, so then can I move the -3 to the other side of the equation? Yeah. So
Absolutely.
then so it'd be x minus 2 squared minus 3.
Yes. Now, before you give me the transformations, give me the vertex.
2 minus 3.
Good.
So then the transformations would be moves right 2 and down 3.
You got it. All right. So now let me give you a harder one. Y equals 4 minus x plus 1 squared divided by 2.
I would multiply both sides by. Can I multiply both sides by 2?
No, you don't need to do that. This is, again, this one's disguised. I'm just trying to think of weird stuff you might see. What's another way to write x divided by 2?
1/2 x.
That's right. Same thing
So then it
applies
would
here.
be, so move the 4.
Okay.
So it'd be -1/2 x plus 1 plus 4.
Yes. So before you give me the transformations, figure out the vertex.
So the vertex is -1, 4.
That's right.
So then the transformations would be, it would shift left 1 and up 4.
Okay. What else is going on in this one?
Oh, and it's a vertical shrink of by a factor of 1/2, and it opens downward.
Yes. Flex, reflex. You got to be careful. It's reflection. Shrink is fine, 1/2, but you have to say reflex x-axis. Opening downwards isn't the same as necessarily as a reflection. Okay, I did think of a problem that you will see that we have not looked at that's probably reasonable for instructor to ask, is to write the equation from the graph. So these are a lot like the 62 through 57 through 62,
Okay.
which means you need to first determine the vertex. What's the vertex? These go by 1 down here.
So then it would be 3, 1.
Good. And the second thing you need is a point on the graph, a nice point.
Looks like 1, 5 would work, and then
I would be a little bit, I'm always, I try to get it as close in as you can. Like don't overdo it. So let's go with 2, 2.
2, 2. Yeah.
Okay. So now it's just like that 57 through 62. You write
Yeah,
it
and
in
then you just write it.
So go ahead and calculate. Give me the equation here, please, for this.
Okay. So then y equals a 3 or x minus 3 squared plus 1 so 2 equals a times -1 squared plus 1 2 equals a plus 1 so a equals 1 so then y equals 1 x minus 3 squared plus 1.
Good. Really good. So here's one more to try. That was perfect. If just probably close out with this. Same thing here, though. Let's see if you can come up with the equation for this one.
Okay. So then a vertex is -1, -3,
Okay, I agree.
and then a point on the graph would be 0, -4.
Good. So do the same thing there and see what you come up with.
Y equals a x minus h squared plus k. Y equals a -1 or x plus 3 squared x plus 1 squared minus 3
Good.
and -4 equals a times 1 minus 3 plus 3 plus 3. And -1 equals a. So y equals -1 times x plus 1 squared minus 3. So I got y equals -1 or just negative x plus 1 squared minus 3.
Really good. Really good. How do you feel after today's review?
Good, actually.
That's great. All right. So we're going to go ahead and